All right. Welcome, beautiful sisters and goddesses and priestesses, to our Burning Bowl Goddess Ceremony and Celebration. Today, it's all about you. It's all about birthing your Priestess Book of Love in 2025. And we're going to go through a process that brought forth and created today to help you to release and let go of 2024 and anything before 2024, as we move into these powerful new energies of January, today being the first day of January of 2025. We want to really set our sights high. We want to set our visions and our dreams really high up there. And I want to help you to do that today, to really expand on your dreams, to expand on those beautiful desires that you have in your heart, in your soul, that have been there maybe for a long time, right? Maybe since you were a child. Angel says, "Hi everyone, Laura. Deanna, welcome." Okay, I love that new name, Angel. Beautiful. So good to have you. And let's see. Um, Okay, I think I got everyone, or someone else joined here. And I was trying to see who that was. So welcome to our call. And we still have people joining us. So welcome. Let me see who Rihanna joined us. Welcome, Rihanna. Good to have you today. And welcome, Harmony. Good to have you today as well. Okay, so I am Laura Mavenstar. If this is the first time we're meeting, glad to have you, glad to connect with you today, and welcome. I am the founder of the Get Your Goddess Groove On community, the Light Leaders Academy, and the Mary Sophia Rose Temple Art Circle. And you can learn more about me if you want to go to my website at laurahosford.com, and it will share with you different things there. You can learn more about myself and my offerings. So welcome to our ceremony today. It is birthing your Priestess Book of Love. And today we're going to release, we're going to renew, and we're going to reset ourselves as we just really celebrate all that we have accomplished in 2024, all that the challenges, all of everything that the new wisdom, right, that we have gained, the challenges we've overcome, moving from our shadow into more light, right? Dissolving shadows, dissolving what doesn't serve us any longer, and allowing ourselves to expand into a bigger version of ourselves, one step at a time, one breath at a time, right? Without pushing or forcing or pressuring ourselves. Okay, that's a really, really big deal. So I will invite you to get as relaxed as possible. You don't have to have your video on. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Um, it's always nice to see your beautiful smiling face. And we will have at the very end of our ceremony today, we'll have time for some sharing and some, Q&A as well. So I invite you to begin to really relax the body. The more relaxed that you can get your body, the more that you're able to let go from the body, and the more you're able to receive. And you can kind of think of your body as a hollowed out space, right? Where you're becoming this hollow shell to only be a container for holding your frequencies, your soul frequencies of love and light. Okay. And so this is where we're all going to, is we're being gently supported by the cosmos, by Divine Mother, Divine Father, all that is, a higher power, a source of life. I'll invite you to have a glass of water, light your candle, and then have some pen and paper. And most of all, just, set your intention today to receive, right? This space is for you. This is a time for you to sit back for the next 90 minutes or so and just receive, right? Give yourself just oodles and oodles of self-love, of compassion, of self-worth, of this really, special time to celebrate you and all that you have created and all that you have done in your life. It's very important that I think we do this, and I don't think we celebrate ourselves enough. And I really wanted today to be more about um, celebrating ourselves this year and really seeing ourselves from the higher soul perspective that you are a beautiful divine being. And even though you don't always maybe feel that way or you struggle to feel that way, yes, we have challenges and all these things, but the truth is the truth is the truth. And that is the truth of you. So before we get into our ceremony, I just had two quick announcements I wanted to share with you today. And the first announcement is that I'm still enrolling for my Magdalene Sophia Rose Priestess Journey and Certification. And this is a 13 moon or month journey to anchor heaven to earth through soul embodiment of your Magdalene Sophia angelic light. So this course has been in the making for the last couple of years, while I was in my own cauldron, if you will, to rebirth myself in the last 2 years to bring you a culmination of my teachings and higher teachings and to work with these new frequencies that are coming into the planet. So our opening ceremony is January 10th, where you can join us for Module 1, which is the maiden journey of the Rose Priestess Oracle. And this 4-month journey will be focusing on an extension of my original Akashic Record classes that I taught. So we're going to really expand into helping you to really anchor in your potent connection with Source, with your higher self, your I am presence, and bringing that light much more powerfully down in a very potent way, anchoring it to the heart. So this is really the journey to heaven is what we're talking about. The journey to really anchor in the light of heaven within you will be this first leg of our journey. So I will only be teaching this part of the journey once this year. I won't teach it again until next year. In the way that this new course works is there are 3 modules. You don't have to take all 3 modules back to back to back. You can start with module 1, take it this year, and then you can join us next year for module 2 and 3, or you could take all of them together. It's kind of a choice up to you. I like to give people choice and flexibility for your budget, your time, and your own growth. I'll put the link in the chat here in just a minute, and you can, or you can go to my website and also get the link to find out more about that. The second offering that I'm excited to present to you today is a new, I ran my Magdalene Rose Sophia Circle for 4 years, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful time with my Magdalene sisters, and we have grown so much over the last 4 years. But it had come, the energy for that had come to a completion. And so it wanted to be evolved into a new way of coming together and journeying together as priestesses. So the new offering this year is the Mary Sophia Rose Temple Art Circle for 2025. And this is all going to be our continuing journey along the Rose Chalice pathway of love. And so we are starting on Sunday, January 12th, and we will be meeting 2 times a month on or near the new moon and the full moon. And the way I'm running this circle this year is different in that we will be choosing a theme. So I've already picked out a priestess theme for every month. And on the full moon, we'll be meeting and gathering in circle where there'll be a short teaching and concept around a teaching. For example, the wounded healer would be a theme, for example. And we will have a short teaching around that. And then we will pass around the talking stick and allow each sister to talk about, their feelings what they feel about that certain topic, bringing forth a space to allow any of those shadow wounds or unhealed wounds that have not been able to be healed to rise up. And we'll be doing this in a safe, sacred space with other sisters. There will be some guidelines to keep the container very, very safe and in a trusted space. Um, we'll still have a channeled grounding meditation with the Christ family, um, and there'll be time for Q&A. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up, and I'll post that link in the chat room there. And if you want to join us on Sunday, January 12th, and just try it out, there is a 14-day free period to try it out. You can just email me if you want at goddessgroove@protonmail.com, or just go to my website and you can read all about it. So I'll put that email in. If you're interested, you can just email me, and I'll be glad to get you the information on how to get signed up for that. Yeah, and so it will be a continuation of, as I said, on the full moon, we'll do the sit-in circle. On the new moon, we're going to be doing more of a healing, energy healing type of call. And we'll be starting out with healing our 7 major chakras and then working to the womb chakra this year. So I have everything laid out. And when you, if you're interested or want to join, let me know and I'll share that information with you. Okay, so let's go ahead now, get into our burning bowl ceremony for today. And our theme this year is Birthing Your Priestess Book of Love in 2025. So today we're coming together in this beautiful sacred container. And we've now entered into the new Aurora Krystal Universe timeline. And we want to stay focused on gaining clarity around what is our soul dharma, our kind of first mission of life in our third dimensional experience was we were learning how to work with the universal laws, right? We were learning how to work with the law of cause and effect. For example, we were creating karma through the law of cause and effect. And so we were also came in to rebalance all of that, to realign ourselves back to love and to take ourselves up and out of the energy of fear, for example, and really transmute and do the alchemy process into more love, into more light, so that we could then begin to enter into this new earth timeline. Okay. Today, we're going to experience a deep oracle guided meditation and a ceremonial gateway to channel and awaken it and embody your new vision of what you're creating with Mother Divine in 2025, because we've all come to this very special, yes, challenging. Yes, there's a lot of chaos, and we're not ignoring that, but we're just, we're not here to be, we're here to be in the world, but not of the world, meaning that we're here to remember that we are already ascended masters, right? That we already are embodiments of the Christ consciousness. That this year actually is the year of us really embodying our angelic frequency of light, which is the original divine human template. And, more to come about that I'll be sharing later in 2025. So remember that you hold the magic inside of you. And I do truly believe that this year we're going to see many miracles manifest on the earth. And I'm not talking about just I'm not talking about inorganic miracles. I'm not talking about just technology, or any of that. I'm talking about remembering and awakening that you are a miracle in every now moment. You are this beautiful, divine human of an organic nature, meaning organic, meaning that you carry the organic codes of light. You come forth, holding those codes of creation of light that are pure, that have not been compromised, that have not been distorted or any of that thing, any of that. You hold that and can activate that within your divine template, we call it, right? Your I am divine template, that is uniquely you. And the more of us that can focus on this and really hone in on this, and this is part of why I also created the 13 moon or month priestess certification, because it's about starting with anchoring in very, very in a new ways with these new frequencies coming in from our higher self, from the cosmos, and anchoring them into our heart and anchoring into heaven. And then the second part of the journey in module 2 will be anchoring into the womb space. We'll be bringing in and anchoring in our divine light into the new earth frequency, and we will be becoming the bridge to anchor in this new earth or angelic frequency. As priestesses, we're bridges between heaven and earth, but we are here to ascend, but to descend and fully embody those divine frequencies, our divinity. So, as you allow yourself to rebirth your soul this year, to take root in the new earth, we realize more and more that the truth is the universe is within us. It's within all of those trillion cells that you have, that you're already abundant and that there is no lack. You are already that. And you are the miracle, and you are the beloved child of the cosmos. You always have been, and you always will be eternally loved unconditionally, no matter what is going on out here, right? And the more of us that can focus on that, and that's really what I feel we're being called to do this year more than ever, is to not get distracted by the outer chaos, not get distracted by all those things going on, right? I mean, yes, we do have to live in this world. We do have a body, that has certain needs. We need all these things, air, food, water. We need nourishment, but we need the connection with our spiritual self, with our soul, our divinity. We need that more now than ever before in my uh, in what I'm getting from my higher guides. Okay, the Marys, I call them, and Yeshua, yes, in the Christ family, because we're going into the age of Aquarius. We're going into the golden age. That's true. And there's going to be many rapid changes coming our way for humanity. And you're going to, need to know how to navigate those changes, right? And how do we navigate those changes is through our connection to our higher self, to our I am presence, through our intuition. And what I teach in my classes is how to connect with your pineal, the third eye, which is the first divine feminine connection, the heart, the second divine feminine connection, and the womb, which is the third divine feminine connection. And you need all three to navigate what's coming. That's what I've been shown by the Marys. This is what I'm learning myself. This is what I'm embodying, is the more you can anchor your light and love into those three centers, the easier your life is going to flow with more grace. And you're going to be able to make decisions with clarity, with confidence. What is my next step? And what am I going to choose? Because we're going to continue to have a lot of choice coming toward us, right? And we are moving into a digital time for sure on this planet. So we're going to look at the energy overview for 2025, which is the year of the wood snake. So last year was the year of the wood dragon. Now we're in the year of the wood snake. And we're going to do some releasing and resetting your light body energy grid space for 2025. We're going to do a deep healing meditation of clearing our feminine wounds and traumas, because you can't really enter into the fifth dimension with those so-called karmic wounds, okay, with the shadow wounding, the feminine and the masculine. We need to continue to focus on releasing those wounds that we carry within the cells of the body, that we carry within um, every part of our body, literally, and so that we can become that hollow out bone. We can become hollow to fill ourselves just with our own energy. Okay, not other people's energies, not other people's ideas, not other people's belief systems, not other people's pain. It's not your responsibility to carry that any longer. It never was. And so now we want to begin to really get more clear. We're going to review and clarify your priestess mission for 2025, whatever that is. And it doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the more simple, in a sense, it is, the easier I think it is to execute, because our days are so filled with so many lists of to-dos, right? And so many things just to keep going in a daily rhythm, right? The more simple it is, your intention, your prayers, it can become very, very powerful and potent in that way. So we'll be setting your powerful intentions for what you want to birth in 2025, what you came to do, what's in your heart, what's in your soul, burning within you. How does life want to live through you as a priestess? How are you here to be the emissary for Divine Mother? Because for us in women's bodies, not that men don't have a purpose and a mission, they do, of course. But in a woman's body that you chose for this incarnation, we are made in the image of Divine Mother. Okay. And we are here to be her voice. We're here to be her hands. We're here to be her eyes. We are here to see reality, the truth, to really perceive and see what's really going on. We're here to really open our ears to really hear what's going on, right? And to really activate the senses in our body like never before. Becoming eventually a full body oracle is the pathway of the priestess. And that's a very powerful place to be. Let's move forward now. And I just, again, I'm going to bring in the Christ family of Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and all of the Christ family here in just a minute. And we are going to begin a re-imprinting of your own timeline on 2025. So you want to pay special attention to coincidences that have a personal meaning for you, where the outer world meets your inner symbiotic reality. You know, sensing how your soul is relentlessly and wildly pulling you toward wholeness. Okay. You're already whole, complete, beautiful, divine spark of light. But how can I bring more of that into my physical experience here on the earth? How can I embody and allow the descension of that angelic frequency to begin to integrate more and more with this beautiful sacred body, this sacred temple? Okay. So in January, this is a month when the veil gets really thin and you can catch maybe a flicker or a glimpse of the time stream itself. You can kind of like a really good way to reflect on how far you've come to celebrate you is just to look at the past and where you were, you know, picking a point in time, you know, maybe a major turning point, a major challenge in your life where everything shifted, everything started to change, right? You really began to walk your priestess walk in a new way, or began to even realize that you're a priestess, right? Or a goddess, or whatever your word is. You can look at the past, you can come to the present, and then you can look towards the future, right? And see this beautiful golden thread running forward and backward. And we know that time is not linear, time is circular, and we actually live in spirals of time. So, in this month, in January, this is truly a fated time when the karmic node of fate crosses the 0 degrees of Aries. So, Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, and we're at 0 degrees. It's the most significant degree of the zodiac. And for the first time since 2006, we're coming into this kind of point of resetting, right? So, you're going to want to look at the month of January as a period to really, I would say, if you can take 5 or 10 minutes every day to reset yourself, okay? Whether you do that, I do that through setting powerful intentions and prayers. I do that through creating a visionary map, okay? Because vision boards are very powerful, despite what some people have said. I know the power of visioning. I know the power of imagination. And those are not things that you're really taught in school because a lot of the conditioning is around, the left brain and navigating from just the left brain and the logic. And yes, we need the left brain, we need logic. But the real power of creating your life lies in your ability to imagine and to visualize and to feel with your senses. Okay. Um, so, we don't want to just, make another New Year's resolution that sets us up to fail. Okay. We don't want to go back into maybe a way of, oh, I'm just going to use my willpower and I'm just going to drill it into myself and pressure myself. Those energies are not going to work. They're not working anymore because we're in a new place of more feminine energy, more flow, more grace, more just receiving, learning how to receive this year. That could be a goal for you. That could be part of your vision. For a lot of us women, we haven't been taught how to receive. We've been taught how to overgive and deplete our energy and to sacrifice ourselves and to even prostitute our energy to others by overcaring, overgiving. So if you've been on that, you want to reverse gears and you want to begin to allow yourself to receive more self-love, more self-compassion, come back into your self-worth, because that is where you're going to be able to manifest. That is the feminine way of manifesting. So it's not about improvement or improving. It's not about any of that. It's about coming home to yourself in this beautiful body and becoming aligned with your body, with your spirit, with your soul, with your higher self, allowing that beautiful divine template of you to manifest fully, blooming as a beautiful rose, as a beautiful flower, okay, and shining your priestess light, right? In whatever way lights you up. And there's many, many different ways that we can do that. Thank goodness, right? So we want to make the most of this rare zero PowerPoint activation in this month of January. We can stand in our now moment, look back at the timeline behind us. We can see for the gold, and we can install a future timeline of more self-love, more self-worth, more self-abundance, more soul beauty and soul joy, right? Excuse me. So this is the power of taking time to lay a solid foundation based in the new energy of love, of divine love. I'll call it that. Divine love, right? Or unconditional love or pure love. We were rooted in the third dimensional experience in the foundation of fear. Now we're going to step out of that and step fully into the foundation of I am self-love, I am soul love, I'm soul worth, I'm soul abundance, I'm soul beauty, and I'm soul joy. And we anchor this in not just into our thinking, but we anchor it on every level of our soul's experience, our mental, our emotional, our physical, our feeling, and our spiritual, right? And so the stronger your foundation, the steadier your inner cauldron will be. And it's going to set you up to be able to allow this deeper magic and within and birth bigger dreams, okay, within you, right? So Deanna said, aho, aho, Diana, and thank you for the beautiful image here. Amen. Yes, thank you. So let's go ahead now and go into our opening meditation, grounding meditation. I'm going to connect you here with what I call the divine line meditation. We're going to connect you to your I am self. Okay, here in just a minute, and get you set up for powerfully creating in our time today. So I'm going to just turn my video off during this part. I'll invite you to close your eyes. I'll invite you to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your womb, which is a couple inches below the belly button. And first, I'm just going to take a moment just to breathe, and let's all breathe together, setting our intention to align with this beautiful sacred cauldron of love, activating our divine mind, activating our divine heart, and activating our divine will centers, coming into alignment to activate the deepest healing transformation within our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and financial bodies of light. We want to bring in that frequency of prosperity and abundance and joy, beauty, creativity. And let's just breathe in, setting your intention of joining together in our sacred circle of love and light to co-create this container of the highest frequencies of divine love and light, so that in this cauldron today, based in the highest frequency of love and light, will support every heart's intention for the highest good to be made manifest upon our earth, for humanity, for you, for all of life. And let's just breathe that in and breathe that out for a moment. And now with your right hand, just taking two fingers in the middle of your forehead, opening, tapping on your third eye for a minute, opening that pineal chakra, awakening it, which is your connection to your Christ consciousness. Feel this connection opening your third eye in the center of your brain. Seeing that beautiful diamond light shining and spinning and activating your connection with the Christ consciousness. Beautiful. And then bringing your hand back down to your heart and your womb. Beautiful. And we acknowledge the power of when two or more people share a space together with the unified intention for the highest good to manifest. We co-create powerful shifts of healing and transformation together. When one person makes a shift, we all can receive that shift. And so if you're in agreement with that today, just gently say yes, that you're okay to receiving healing and transformation. Beautiful. And when we're able to remain balanced within the sacred heart of our own heart and womb space, we can feel more stable, we can feel more safe and secure, then we can remain grounded in our body, operating on more of our own authentic energies. We can now rise above the outer chaos, but stay grounded in our body. We can stay connected to our higher self through our heart center and our I am authentic God self connection. So just breathing that in, reassuring yourself, your body, that you're in a safe and grounded and loving space today. Breathing that in, you are safe, you're supported, and that all of you is welcome in our space today. All of you are welcome. Every part of you is welcome. And just receiving all parts of yourself, your love, and your light into the circle, the fullness of you. Beautiful. And now we're just going to move into our grounding. So as you center yourself and your heart, and just feeling your heart, your inner heart, expanding out to meet your hand, the warmth of your hand, the love of your hand, gently supporting your heart. I want you to first visualize taking a ball of white light forming in the center of your heart and carrying that ball of white light down through the lower chakras, out the root chakra, moving down deeper and deeper through the earth star below the feet, taking this beautiful white ball of light from your heart all the way down into the new earth, taking that ball of light down into the crystalline heart womb core. Mother Earth, her heart, and she is part of all that is, of Source. And as you connect your heart into her heart womb, feel your own heart opening and expanding. Begin to feel energy traveling up through the bottom of your feet, opening your feet, the energy moving up the ankles, moving up the shins, the knees, the thighs, coming into the hips. Open and relax your hips. If you need to move your body, just open up your body. You can shake, you can just move your body, allowing all that beautiful wave of unconditional love flowing up to the hips, into your womb chakra, below your hand. And now feel that energy filling up your womb chakra with pure unconditional love. You might see a color or just visualize warmth or light or expansion. And feel that ball of light now making its way up through the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, now back up through the throat, third eye, out the crown, going up about 16 inches above the head through the eighth chakra, the soul star chakra. And take this beautiful ball of white light out into the universe, going higher and higher out of this universe, past white lights and dark lights, white lights and dark lights. Moving up through a foggy area, keep going higher and higher until you reach a plane of illuminated light, a pearly iridescent white light illuminating the seventh layer level or plane of heaven, the seventh plane of existence where the Godhead is, where your I am spark, divine spark lives. And now go into your space here and just connect with that beautiful divine spark of light through your intention, visualizing, feeling, hearing, seeing. And as you feel that connection of your wholeness, of your brightness, of your beauty, of your love, allow that love and light to expand, bringing it back down through the upper chakras, back down, bringing that connection with your higher self and your I am that I am back into the body, down to the crown, third eye, throat, and heart, bringing all the way down. Beautiful. And now see a beautiful infinity symbol, a golden infinity symbol running between your heart and your womb, your heart and your womb. You can imagine it or feel it or see it. And I'm going to bring in this very powerful self-love prayer. And you can repeat it to yourself if you want, or you can just tune into the energy as I bring this in. With one hand on your heart, one hand on your womb, keeping your eyes closed, just going deep and deeper within the core of you, dear one. Go deep inside to find your own beautiful soul essence that speaks to you, your light, your fire, your love, and just connect with that part of you deep within the core of you. this light within, and feel this light beginning to burn brighter and brighter, that beautiful divine spark of light that you are, held within the core of your body. And begin to see this burning brightly right at the core of the body, and begin to see this energy expanding with its infinite flow, connecting your heart and your womb, and the heart in your womb. And deep within, as you see and feel this expansion, I want you to say, I am self-love, self-love, self-worth. And as you say these words out loud to yourself, really take this in. I am self-love, self-worth, self-belief, self-value, self-acceptance. Now, as you say these words out loud, how do you feel in your body? Not what you're thinking, what you're feeling in your heart, you're feeling in your womb. Dear one, the only way to deep self-love, deep within, is to anchor it deep within you now. To make your vow, to make your commitment to yourself, no one else. And now ask for an image to come to you to represent the commitment and the vow for you this year, right now, in every now moment going forward. Could be a light, a jewel, a rose, a crystal, a color that is going to be the container to anchor this vow and commitment of self-love, self-belief, self-worth, self-value, self-acceptance for you moving forward. And you're anchoring this into your heart and your womb as the heart and womb merge together to become one. They are the beautiful, it's container, the cauldron to hold you as the bridge between heaven and earth. So receive this deep within your beautiful heart womb cauldron, which is also the space from which you create into this physical reality. It is a stargate. It is a portal to the divine. And feel it deep within, feeling, what does this feel like? What is this vibration of your divine perfection? Feel and see, and really anchor it in, aligning this with every chakra, with every energy system within your body and being. Anchoring it in, keep tuning into this feeling, this world of self-love, and making a vow and a commitment to allow and receive this vibration to enter into you, to go deeper into you like never before this year, to hold you in this space of miracles and magic, to hold you in this space of the truth of who you really are. And this is the one and only truth, and this is the way of the rose. And you are part of the Sisterhood of the Rose. Every woman on this planet is, whether they know it or not. And I am grateful for your courage and your love that you have come today to share that with us, to share your beauty, your creativity, your love, your courage. Thank you. And Mother Mary is now approaching into our circle. And she is inviting us now to move into the temple of the white rose, which is the temple of the ark of the cosmic, universal Mother Divine, the mother of creation herself, of organic creation, of the pureness of love and life. And Mother Mary beckons you now to come into the temple and to take your seat within the temple. And as you find a beautiful white pillow trimmed in gold, in the center of our beautiful temple today is the beautiful fountain of infinite love and blessings and creativity. The infinite fountain of streaming colors and waters made manifest out of the mother's womb that we are going to work with today to recreate, to reset, to release, and to renew ourselves today in our ceremony. And also inside of our beautiful white temple made of marble columns and gold, there is a beautiful altar. And on that altar is a silver platter and a gold platter. And on this altar are beautiful white roses and white candles. And at any time during our ceremony today, you may approach the altar and you may give your intentions and put them onto one of the platters, the silver or the gold. If you place them on the silver platter, the feminine, it represents the feminine. Those wishes, those desires, those intentions will be delivered to heaven. If you place them on the, by Mary Magdalene, if you place them on the golden platter, they will be received by our beautiful divine Yeshua, also known as Jesus the Christ. And he will take those wishes and deliver them to heaven for you. And now we see the doves, the white doves coming in to our temple today that represent peace and harmony and balance that already exist within you right now, Mother Mary says. She says, you are not forgotten. You are the divine child of the cosmos. You are loved beyond measure. You do not yet realize the worth that you possess, but we are here today to help to remind you of your true vibration, your true light, your true love. We are here to help you to anchor that divine template that is now coming down from heaven. And we invite you to open your crown chakra to receive your beautiful divine template in a way that you've never received it before, in a way you've never experienced it before. And allow this now to flow gently into your crown chakra. Allow it to flow gently down through all 7 chakras. And we are now going to activate this divine template of your I am beautiful divine spark. We're going to activate it within the pineal, the heart, and the womb. So I'm just going to bring through some light language to help to activate the frequencies of your divine templating, to begin to activate those codes, those frequencies, to begin to anchor them down into your pineal, your heart, and your womb, and your body. So you can begin to work with these frequencies freshly in 2025. So just breathe, relax, and receive. You also can open your hands and having your palms face up if you like on your lap to receive the energies, or you continue to hold one hand on your heart and womb, whatever you feel. Just breathe again and just receiving, allowing this beautiful, beautiful white diamond light. So beautiful white diamond Merkaba entering into the top of the crown of your head. It begins now gently spin through each of your 7 chakras, moving down each of the 7 chakras, aligning you in perfect divine balance and harmony, each of your 7 chakras, aligning you to your divine mind, the divine mind of God, the Creator, the Father energy, aligning you to the divine Mother energy, the divine heart, the Sacred Heart of the cosmos, aligning you into the divine will of the universe for heaven to be made manifest on this new earth. And anchoring this into all 7 of your chakras and then your womb chakra. Anchoring and expanding and activating your divine angelic template and frequency of love, of light, of authenticity, of wholeness. And so allowing this light to begin to expand deep within the heart, deep within your womb. Allow it to expand out into every cell of your body and being, every particle and wave of your hologram in the body, every atom, neutron, proton, electron. Allow it to expand and to activate the divine angelic frequency within your DNA, your RNA, your telomeres. Allow your beautiful strands of DNA to open like a flower and to fully activate the connection with Divine Mother and Divine Father within you that you already hold. It's already within you. It's not outside of you, it's in you. It's in your bones, it's in your blood, it's in your waters, it's in your genetics, it's in your DNA. And allow this light to begin to expand through, clearing, cleansing, releasing what no longer serves you. Allow yourself to become fully cleansed and cleared and cleaned down to every particle and cell within your body and being. Allow yourself to open to receive more of your own divine love and light frequency flowing down from your I am that I am, located at the 7th plane that we connected to earlier. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive ease and grace. And now Mary Magdalene prepares a space for you to ground into the earth. You see yourself barefoot, standing on the new earth. But yet you're not standing directly on it, but you're standing on a beautiful cloth that she has placed on top of the new earth soils. And she says, for you to stand there on this beautiful velvety cloth, this purple velvety cloth, because she wants you to receive that connection, that attunement with the divinity of you. She wants you to receive this and to connect with this divine knowing of who you really are. And as you walk on the new earth, as you ground into the new earth soils and waters, as you root deeply in to her, you walk knowing that you are a being of love and light, that you are whole and complete, that you are divine. And she wants you to carry this beautiful frequency of divine knowing at the level of the crown chakra on your walk. Every step of the way as you enter into the new earth, you will be operating from this frequency now, she says, not from the lower frequencies any longer, but from this frequency of wholeness, of your divinity. As you do, you walk into a beautiful sphere of illuminated white light on the new earth. The entire new earth is shining in this beautiful luminous white light all around it. It's fully protected and covered and graced with this very high frequency of divine love. And now you know that it's safe for you to begin to create anew, to begin to create from your heart, your soul, with love and light again. And there's nothing to fear here. There is only harmony and grace and peace. And so now as you walk off the cloth and you walk into the new earth, you walk into a new beginning today. You enter into your new timeline, anchored into the heaven on earth timeline. And you become one with it. And so now Mary Magdalene presents you with a beautiful pink rose that carries the frequency of the divine universal mother of pure unconditional love. She asks you to place this pink rose into your heart and to anchor it there so that you may, in every now moment, remember and operate through this frequency of pure unconditional love, and that you are that. And now Yeshua approaches from behind you. He places a beautiful white rose into your crown chakra. This white rose represents the mother arc, the 13th dimension, that will bridge you into the next dimension, the next octave of the universe, which is known as the mother arc, that enters into the 13th gateway, into 13th, 14th, and 15th planes of consciousness. And so as that is there, it will continue to guide you in the days to come to help you to make clear choices for your soul, for your walk in the new earth in heaven. It will help to guide you as this beautiful white rose will bring a clarity and a confidence like you've never known before. It will help you to see with new eyes, to perceive from the soul self, to know from the soul self, to speak from the soul self, to feel at the sacred heart, to feel the soul love for yourself. It will help you to feel the soul worth, your soul abundance, into soul embodiment, into grounded embodiment. So this beautiful, beautiful white rose sitting at the top of your crown, and the beautiful green stem moving down all 7 of your chakras, anchored into the womb chakra, will continue to be with you in the days walking forward to provide you with this beautiful alignment to the new heaven on earth timeline and reality. This beautiful white rose now anchored within you will continue to magnetize, align, and activate you into this flow of ease and grace where no separation exists, only harmony and beauty. So at any time you feel you're drifting away from this, anytime you feel yourself moving back into the time of separation, just visualize or feel this beautiful white rose that's been placed within you as a gift from Yeshua, and it will realign you instantly and automatically back into your alignment with the new earth reality. Let's take a deep breath in, breathing all that in, receiving this beautiful gifts today from Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and Yeshua, who are the foundation of the new earth, of new heaven on earth. In whatever way you want to anchor that, and just begin to come back into our room here, coming back into our circle, breathing, taking your time. Beautiful. As we just invite in now to our sacred circle the energies also of Saint Germain, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Melchizedek, the Ascended Masters, the Angelic Kingdom, the White Brotherhood, the Sisterhood of the Rose, our Akashic Masters and Teachers of Light, our galactic star families of love and light, the Sophia Dragons, and other beings of love, light, and service who are now coming to circle around us today and are supporting us on our walk into the new earth. Let's take a moment to breathe in and imagine you are now inside of the circle of love and light, surrounded by these loving, divine, ascended team, and feel their endless waves of love moving into your body and being. Feel them beaming in these waves of love and light into the front of the body, into the back of the body, for all of their support on your ascension journey. And begin to bring in this golden pink liquid light and love, filling you up from the inside out, placing you in a beautiful cocoon of pink, golden love. And now hold you in this beautiful bubble of golden pink love, the energies of the Christed feminine and the Christed masculine. Just breathing that in, receiving, and just accepting. That's all you need to do, is just receive and accept. Nothing else for you to do. And just feeling your feet flat on the floor, making your way back into our circle now. And today, as we gather to release, renew, and reset, and dissolve all lower base dimensional energies, we can surrender ourselves safely into our divine I am Christ consciousness light. And just begin now, I invite you to begin to set your own personal intention and prayer. What do you need to say to complete? What do you need to feel to complete? What do you need to do to bring yourself into a fully actualized, releasing, resetting, renewing yourself into these new energies of the age of Aquarius, of peace, to become your primary vibration, to reset your inner light quotient to 51% or higher per the law of one, to activate the divine union of your feminine and masculine Christ consciousness light bodies into balance, to entering into the 0 point field of unlimited potentials that were opened for you today. So there is a beautiful white illuminated pyramid now. It's been activated within your pineal, your heart, and your womb. These representing unlimited potentials, these representing activation of your divine feminine centers of abundance, prosperity, and creativity, as a beautiful gateway opening your pineal, your heart, and your womb of flow, right, between you and the universe. Okay. So bringing back the true magic of you, right? And so we're going to start to focus on what might be preventing you from turning on your inner magic. What is dimming your priestess light, right? What is keeping you from fully turning on your priestess light? And usually it's a fear that we have, right? It's a fear of the unknown. It's maybe losing control of what we know or we've known. Maybe fear of losing family and relationships. Maybe it's just fear of change itself. Maybe we can't trust ourselves through the changes, or we don't feel that we can. Maybe it's just distractions and lack of focus, or worry or anxiety about the future. Not having all the answers or knowing the detail of everything, and having to really open and release into partnership, right? As we move into the age of Aquarius, it's about opening up to partnership with our higher self, right? Our divinity, our I am presence, and knowing ourselves as truth, because the truth is what sets us free, right? The truth is what sets us free, not a false truth, but a real truth, um, which means that only you can change your reality, right? Because we are all divine co-creators of our reality. Now, we do that consciously and we do that unconsciously, right? Unconsciously meaning that we make choices and decisions sometimes that are not for our highest good or in our best interest. That happens sometimes, and we learn from that, because these are really deep-seated beliefs or feelings or thoughts, unhealed wounds or trauma, or even, childhood family belief systems. All of this is, or even conditioning that we've received, right? So the good news is that if you even shift your frequency by, let's say, 1%, okay, just 1% into more light and more love, you can drastically change your reality from doing that within first and then seeing that being manifested into the outer reality around you, right? And so the thing that we want to keep coming back to is that you already possess the inner power within you to make these changes and create positive outcomes you want in your life. Now, that's going against heavy conditioning. It's going against heavy conditioning we've received since we were, born out of our mother's womb. No one, everyone knows that, right? So what we have to do is we have to begin to shift from our higher perspective. Okay, we have to begin to shift to the soul's perspective. Okay, so this year, what my guides have shown me is we're moving out of so much focus and attention on the self. I mean, we are a self, a body, we have an ego, we have a personality, a suit, right, that we're temporarily in to navigate this physical experience. But we want to shift to a higher alignment. We're shifting to the soul alignment, aligning with our soul, aligning with our I am self, aligning with our divinity. And as you align to that, right, then you become, you come and align with your authentic true self, your true nature, right? You begin to operate from the divine knowing of your crown chakra, divine knowing of your soul, the divine perceiving of your soul through your third eye, your pineal. You begin to speak into your creation, right? With soul speak, not self speak, but soul speak. You begin to create through the feelings of your heart, right? The feelings are the language of the universe, of the cosmos. I'm going to create through the feelings of my heart, right? Through love, through compassion. You know that you're soul worthy, right? You bring your solar plexus into alignment through soul worth. You bring your sacral chakra in through soul abundance, right? And then you bring your root chakra in through soul embodiment or grounded. You've grounded your soul into and aligned with these beautiful 7 chakras, and even then including your womb chakra, your holy womb chakra, which is almost like really an 8th chakra to me. So we're designed as humans to live from our authentic nature of mind over matter, but I say soul over matter, from our higher mind or our higher self top down. So are you living from your soul's perspective, or are you still living from your ego, your third dimensional self is your primary vibration? That is what, to me, in what we're doing in 2025 with these higher frequencies and angelic energies coming in, we are now being supported with these higher frequencies to make that shift from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, walk that bridge from the fourth to the fifth, and to begin to really anchor and live our lives in this complete new vibration, the soul vibration that you are, okay, of your authentic love light. Okay. So we, in this 0 degrees Aries point in January, right, is we talked about significant degree of the zodiac because it's the 0 degrees at the 0 point. The 0 point is where all of creation comes forth through the 0 point of your pineal, through the 0 point of your heart, through the 0 point of your womb. And operating as a goddess, as a priestess, we operate from all three of those cauldrons, if you will, in alignment, working together. Okay. So this is the first time in 165 years that the personal meets the collective. We activated by Neptune and Saturn, and that's coming up in the spring. So Mars is in retrograde all month, this month, ideal for mirroring this rare 0 point activation by standing grounded in the now. Scanning back through 2024, looking for gold. What gold nuggets did you generate and manifest for yourself out of the challenges, out of the difficulties, right? We want to recognize those and celebrate those, and then install those gold nuggets of wisdom, of positivity, of forward movement, imprinting our own 2025 timeline, inviting even more goodness and more good outcomes to come for you in 2025, more than ever before, right? A lot of these, discussions going on, I'll say out there, that are trying to keep us in fear, that are trying to keep us held in the third dimensional timeline, we have to shift our focus away from that. We have to become very, very focused on what am I here to create that's special, that brings me joy and happiness. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. It's almost in a way selfish, but it's not. It's about putting yourself first for the first time and really calling to yourself your love, your light, your genius, your creativity, your beauty, and then offering that out into the world, right? As you offer it through you offer it through your vibration, you offer it through your authentic way of showing up in life, right? It just naturally flows out from you. And then now you're just regenerating your womb, your heart womb is regenerating this desire, this soul desire, effortlessly, effortlessly, without pushing, forcing, pressuring, or any of that stuff, right? This is what you want to focus on. And whatever those activities are, it could be anything. It could be singing, it could be writing, it could be a poet, you could be a great chef, you could be any of these things, right? You love to create song, you love to dance, you love to you know see other people smile, right? Through serving, through supporting, whatever brings your heart's desire, right? So let's talk a little bit about the energy overview for 2025 is the year of the yin wood snake. The yin is the feminine, right? Here's the feminine wood snake. And this comes from the Chinese astrology, starts on January 29th. And this year we do celebrate the year of the wooden snake. It symbolizes renewal. So you may want to write this down. It's all about renewal, transformation, and growth this year. And these are the cosmic energies coming in to support that for you. It is said that the snake fell from heaven, dethroning the dragon. Last year was the dragon year. In China, it's called little dragon and is considered very shy. Snakes like to hide in the grass or holes. However, the yang fire of the snake, which would be the masculine fire, is associated with the sun, giving the zodiac snake characteristics such as being above board, selfless, cordial, ambitious, righteous, and foresighted. Okay. So in 2025 marks the first year of the fire cycle connected to civilization. So think about that for a minute. There's a sacred fire being generated here by the yang fire of the snake to help us to transform, to rebirth and transform. It's the alchemical process that we can tap into to remake our lives for the good, for more goodness to come in, to receive more goodness, more abundance, more prosperity. And the symbol of the yin wood snake is like grass or weeds on fire, building up an intensely raging fire. So that includes the feminine energy of creation, of pure love, right, is the energy of creation, right? It's pure. So the snake also symbolizes wisdom, which is associated with intelligence, intuition, and insight. The snake's ability to shed its skin represents renewal, transformation, continuous growth, and it helps to bring in practical visionaries, good leaders, and great thinkers. So we're going to see the rise of this year in our, collective. In the snake, it has the ability to swallow an animal bigger than its size, symbolizing ambition, in a positive way. Despite the lack of limbs, snakes can travel fast. So they represent adaptability, adventure, and efficiency. So the feminine is very much about being adaptable, flow, grace, adventure, and efficiency. Finding more efficiency in our lives is a good thing. And the snake is considered a traveling star. I thought this was really interesting, which implies you might be taking business trips or working out of town. And the yin would like sunshine. So you want lots of sunshine. It can endure strong wind, symbolizing growth, endurance, imagination, innovation, and brainstorming. So you might want to make a note of that as well. These are all, qualities we're being blessed with, frequencies that we're receiving from, the universe, right? From the cosmos coming in to help us to rebirth and transform. And the wood element also represents youth, vitality, kindness, growth, and flexibility. It encourages a deeper understanding, the spreading of peace, and the promotion of cooperation, which we definitely need more of, I would say, in our communities, right? All right. So that will take care of the wood snake. It's a year of harmony, of love, and wisdom. I love that. Okay. And 2025 also opens us up to the rainbow realms of love and will change everything about our lives. The Solstice Gateway was the entrance to our home on Earth. In a sense, we're now aligned with our true soul star nature. So, three things are changing. We are no longer going to be interfacing with the astral realms or the lower realms, right, of the underworld, which means our participation with creation is shifting. We're now working with these higher frequencies being bestowed on us from heaven. We will experience a lifting of the veil this month in January in a way that will provide a greater understanding of life in our role in it. What are we here to do, to be, to give, to become in our most authentic way? And we will be completely shedding the lower human identity or the ego that we held in our first life, the third dimensional experience, so we can welcome forth our divine identity to rebuild our lives in alignment with the divine plan. So those are really very three positive, powerful support systems coming in. A clean slate is required to begin anew on the new Earth timeline, which is why we're still having so many purgings and purifications taking place. But remember that you're completely releasing yourself from the trappings of the underworld and the astral plane to enter into the frequencies of the new earth. So we can expand our soul star expression and creative flow. The new frequencies, I love these new frequencies. They feel whimsical, magical, fun-loving, spontaneous, imaginative, and even wildly creative. Think Willy Wonka or even the Wizard of Oz. Let yourself really go. Take out all the, perceived boxes around you. And even if you need to go back in time to when you were 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, right? Pre-puberty, and think about, laying in the grass. I used to love to lay in the grass with my brother and look up at the stars and just gaze at the stars, just let your imagination go wild, right? Just dreaming into life. Oh, I can create that and I can do that and I can imagine that. And because imagination is real. Even that's what Albert Einstein said, imagination was more powerful than knowledge. So remember, you are the superstar of your life. And this higher version of your true self, authentic expression, is an embodied creator. You are embodied creator. So this is where you're going to need to get out your journal and pen because we're getting ready to go into a little bit of journaling here. So just looking forward into 2025, how have you been holding your feminine magic? Up until this point, what new structures have you set? Structures around you that form the cauldron to hold your feminine magic and ancient wisdom. What did that look like in 2024 for you? And maybe look at what structures were perhaps missing so that your cauldron could not hold your power as fully as you want, right? So how can you change this in the coming year? How can you really strengthen your cauldron of love? How can you really strengthen that alignment to your soul love, your soul knowing, your soul worth, your soul abundance, right? With those soul aligned chakra system. So for me this year, when I was looking back to the new moon in January of 2024, I connected with Isis, the one who teaches about power and magic of the structural feminine. So journeying with her this year helped me to create new structures and foundations to help me to strengthen my cauldron, to awaken an even deeper magic within me so that I could rebirth myself in 2025, right? And it looks different for each of us. For me, in the last 2 years, actually, my business was at a slower pace. It was allowing me to really work on my inner world, to do some even deeper levels of healing of grief, of basically the first part of my life, right? It was helping me to go deeper into the journey of healing so that I could then rebirth myself, right, at a new higher frequency. And this is what we're all being asked to do. So this is the power of taking time to lay a solid foundation, a cauldron of love. And the stronger your foundation, the steadier your inner cauldron will be. And it allows you to awaken deeper magic within you and birth these bigger dreams that we all have. So now I'm just going to take you through a process where we're going to reset your life and anchor in your new intentions into 2025. So we're going to release and transmute some shadow karmic energies that may still be within us. We're going to do a deep healing meditation and purification of your feminine wounds and traumas. We're going to renew by clarifying your priestess prayer, or at least get an idea or a seed planted of what that is for you in 2025. Reset your powerful intentions for what you're birthing in 25, and then celebrate you and your new vision. We want to celebrate, 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 because we've come a very long way, right? Okay, let me Hide that for a minute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to invite you to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your womb. And we're going to do these really powerful, what I call release and transmute statements. So I want you just to imagine, like this picture here to the right, you as your beautiful divine goddess self, your true self, your wise woman, whatever your words. And you're standing looking up toward the cosmos, and you can see all these books, right? So you can see yourself standing in the Hall of Akashic Records, or some call the Halls of Amente, where each of us is ascended masters. We sort of have our own sort of special room here of the books representing, our journeys, our experiences, our wisdom, our golden nuggets of truth, or however you want to connect to that. And again, just take a deep breath, one hand on the heart, one hand on the womb. We're going to say these statements together. And we're going to start with I am, and you're just going to say your full birth name plus any additional last names. So just say I am. I'm going to say that to myself. And I call myself to myself. And then we're going to move to the second statement. I am the divinely incarnated soul in this third, fourth, fifth time space reality. And I call myself to myself. So help me, Divine Mother, Father, God, all that is. And just taking a deep breath in as you're calling back all your love and light, your authentic soul essence back into yourself, your body, your being. In the next statement, I do hereby release anything, everything, and everyone who's no longer in alignment with my highest divine potential of 100% pure divine light in this incarnation. So help me, Divine Mother, Father, God, all that is. And after each statement, just breathing in, feeling the words and the vibration of these statements permeating throughout all the cells in your body and being. And now the next statement, I do hereby release all vows, covenants, contracts, agreements, promises, decisions, choices, and opinions that are no longer in alignment with my highest divine potential of 100% pure divine light. So help me, Mother, Father, God, all that is, and I let go of what this looks like. And just breathing that intention powerfully into your body, into your being, allowing it to resound throughout every cell in your body and being, every inch of you, from head to toe. And now moving into the next, I do hereby accept anything and everyone who is in alignment with my highest divine potential of 100% pure light. So help me, Mother, Father, God, all that is, and I let go of what that looks like. And just breathing that in, breathing in that very high frequency of love, of support. Beautiful, feeling that very deeply, taking it in to every cell of your body, being every inch. And the next statement is I give full permission to my higher angelic self to take the lead role in my life now. I completely surrender and trust my life to flow fully within my divine alignment of abundance, flow, ease, grace, love, and peace in every divine moment. And breathing that very powerful intention in. In the last statement, I am ready to expand and evolve with more confidence and courage to honor my true self in all ways as I fully embody my angelic goddess self as pure divine light, love, and soul vibration. So be it, and so it is. It is done. Thank you. And just feeling those words of high truth, light, love, vibration permeating and making their way and in through every cell of your body and being, and anchoring in these very powerful intentions. Beautiful. And feeling deeply how your body is receiving that. Your body is your partner to manifest powerfully in the physical earth. We require a physical body, a physical element, sacred elemental to manifest. Everything is manifested on the physical plane through a physical womb, an organic physical womb. Let me add that. Okay, not a mechanical one. All right, beautiful. So breathe in. Now we're going to do a writing exercise. You're already tuned into your higher self and soul perspective. And we're just going to kind of dive deep into who am I? And so you can make a list of everything and anything and everyone that you're releasing from your life, okay, that are in an out of alignment vibration with your soul's perspective. And this is not a judgment, okay, in any way, shape, or form. You might release connections with your family, right? Or friends, or a community, or a job, or a commitment that is no longer really serving you. And we're going to see more and more of this realignment this year. And it doesn't mean that you don't care about your family or friends. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It just means that you are following your soul's pathway. You're honoring your soul, your soul's desire, right? To align with the new earth vibration. And by doing that, you're actually giving permission to others to have the courage to do that, including your family and friends. You are the one who signed up and said, yes, I have the courage, I have the ability, I know I do, to connect with my higher self and my soul to guide me through these new waters, even into the unknown. And then make a list of any negative thoughts or patterns or people, places, spaces, habits. It could be food, it could be attachments, job, relationships, behaviors, ways of being. Again, it could be an outdated contract or agreement, an oath, and let those go. Do a forgiveness process, the Ho'oponopono, or whatever you want to do to really take this very deeply this month of January. So now what we're going to do in our writing exercise is we're going to list what you're releasing in your life. So we're going to just focus on 3 things for today. Okay. And then you can make a longer list later. But, just tune into your heart and your womb. I'm going to play a little bit of music and just list out at least 3 energies. It might be a belief. It might be a relationship. It could be a habit, agreement, or contract that you're ready to release in your life to create space for something new to come in, right? And you might want to name 3 challenges that you encountered and overcame this past year. What helped you move through these challenges? Or what wants to be closed and completely released now in your life? So I'm going to leave these up on the screen for you to kind of tune into what feels most potent for you at this time. And we're just going to take like maybe 3 minutes here to journal whatever comes to you. So whatever comes to you first, using your intuition, your connection to your heart, intuition, your soul's intuition, just whatever pops in, just write it down on your journal and your paper. Okay. And I'm just going to turn off my video while we're doing this. I'll turn it back on when we're complete, and I'll play just a little bit of music for you.
I breathe in take in, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release, and I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I release, I know. No need to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know. I breathe in, I breathe in, I breathe out, I breathe out, I take in, I take in, I give out, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release, I know. Breathe,
Okay, so hopefully you were able to get some really good, yummy stuff there, some juicy stuff coming up, ready to go, ready to be released, ready. We always honor, of course, honor everything in our lives, our experiences, um, the challenges, you know, the yummy stuff, and even the challenging, difficult stuff. We're going to honor it all. So I want you to take a moment now to just take your list, imagine taking your list, placing it into a beautiful golden bubble. Okay, we have a beautiful golden bubble here, or you can create your own golden bubble. And just placing your list, imaginary list of everything you wrote down on your paper, a copy of that, placing it into the golden bubble, and bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your womb. And let's just repeat this mantra out loud as we release into that golden bubble. We can say these words: I am now releasing my past. I am now releasing all negative limiting beliefs. I now forgive and release everyone in my life. I now let go of all accumulated guilt, fears, resentment, disappointments, and grudges. I am free and clear. All of my negative self-images and attitudes are now dissolved. I love and appreciate myself. And all barriers to my full expression and enjoyment of life are now dissolved. And you can just see that beautiful golden bubble floating away, floating up higher and higher into the universe, beyond the universe, sending that golden bubble with that list inside of it up into the heavens to be completely received and dissolved and transmuted back into pure love. Feeling and sensing in all the barriers now being fully dissolved within the structure of your body and being, on the mental, the emotional, the physical, and spiritual layers of your light body. So allowing yourself to become lighter and brighter. Breathing in, breathing out, allowing everything to dissolve. Just taking away in that beautiful golden bubble all that wants to be released, cleared, and cleansed. And then we can say, I am co-creator of my life. And I choose to release and transmute everything on my list back to Source Creator with love and gratitude for these experiences and lessons in all universes, parallel realities, all directions of time and space, past, present, future, on all levels of my beingness and soul. Thank you. It is done. I am complete, and so it is. So just again, taking a big deep breath in, breathing out, and just noticing how you feel in your body and your being. If you're feeling a lightness or new energy flowing in, I'm feeling a lot of energy flowing down from my crown and my back, a very blissful energy, or you might feel lighter or brighter or warm, clear, beautiful. And now to go to another deeper layer of transmutation, we're going to repeat this super conscious rescinding statement. And let's just say this together out loud. Super conscious, by the force of grace, will you manifest the essence of the performance and the effect in the highest embodiment of my formally rescinding any contracts or agreements in any timelines, past, present, or future, with inorganic or fallen energies. All those of the false light matrix and any lower vibrational consciousness of manipulation, any implants, mechanisms, or devices, any curses, bindings, spells, or covenants which are not of source light divine. I fully rescind all of these now back to their original creator. I am clear and pure channel of light. And I ask the superconscious for new pictures of reality based in the new earth, heaven, consciousness, quantum field of divine love that serve my highest calling of divine love. I release the superconscious back to perfection in praise, grace, and gratitude. And so it is done, it is done, it is done. And then the final step is just begin to tune into your heart, imagining a beautiful violet flame, a beautiful vortex of the violet flame on the seventh dimension. We call in, we call down. Imagine this beautiful violet flame burning bright within your heart space. Feel it or see it beginning to spin faster and faster as it transmutes away all energies of discord from your entire consciousness, being, and world, spinning throughout every cell of your body and being, every inch of your hologram, all particles and waves down into your plasma light body. Arisha komini anu yo komini aishi mina ila kurame ai komoria ko shikara ia kapai. Ia naka shukuna mai ila karanaka ira ko ira ka. Ia naka shikini olena makira kirira. Uya na kira ma shikina mina kirira. Breathing in, breathing out, just allowing that violet flame of the seventh dimension to clear and cleanse down into the cells, the spaces in between, into your body, your being, on the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, your human psyche, even your financial body, clearing and cleansing and dissolving and transmuting away any lower discordant energies, uh, any other beliefs, contracts, vows, agreements. Just let it all be dissolved. Trusting yourself, trusting your higher self that's coming in, and it knows what to clear, it knows what to dissolve. Allowing that to happen. Beautiful. And just feeling in your body, feeling where that clearing is happening. I'm feeling it very deeply within my own womb chakra. You could be feeling it anywhere in the body, noticing where the light is coming in. It's clearing and cleansing in the body itself. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So just coming back, open your eyes when ready. And the next part of our writing or journaling is to tune into the structure you want to set for 2025. And here are some powerful questions to guide you. And we're just going to take a couple minutes again to journal. What were the positive learnings that helped you develop wisdom in 2024? You could focus on that. You could focus on the blessings of 2024. What came in and blessed your life? And as you tune into your heart, what are your dreams and visions for the coming year that you want to bring in now, that you want to manifest now? Okay. From this new soul alignment with your higher self and soul and divinity. Or how can you best use your time, energy, and focus so you can build the structure needed to manifest these dreams and visions? What do you need to create? What structure, right? Maybe you're going to start a new business and you need to develop a trust or a not-for-profit, or you need to, you know, attract the financial resources, right, for that. You need to do a budget. You need to purchase land, or you need to get a building or something like that, right? Or maybe you want to start something else. What is the main new intention you want to set for 2025? And how can you best honor this intention? And this was coming in very powerfully. You know, you could even choose a color or an image to really seal that soul's desire into your vision. Okay. So we'll take a couple minutes again to journal whatever's coming up. Again, tapping into your heart, your womb, your soul's intuition. Okay. And just whatever arises, just write it all down. And we'll take a few minutes to do that.
I let love, I let go, I release, and I know I forgive, I receive, I can feel, I believe, I am healed, I am whole, I release, I know. No need to push, no need to try, no need to worry or question why. Surrender, let go, release, and know. I breathe in, I breathe in, I breathe out, I breathe out, I take in, I take in, I give out, I give out, I let love, I let go, I release.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop that here. Hopefully you are able to start to really tune into some of those gold nuggets of wisdom that you gleaned in 2024. So our final writing piece before we seal everything in and seed everything in are, again, from your higher self perspective, what are 3 things you're grateful for in your life? Or what are 3 things you're proud of in celebrating you in 2024 or your life up to this point? Or 3 things you shifted into positive light and love. You could be any of these things, just to choose alignment with your highest potential in order to help you to create that alignment this year and creating your new declaration, statement, and prayer so you can align and anchor into your new earth reality. So this is going to be the final exercise writing piece. I'm just going to play this for a couple minutes, let you tune in to any of these here suggestions or whatever's coming up for you that you want to celebrate, you're grateful for, and you want to really anchor in here in just a minute. Okay. come back and do this again later to have more time, but now we're going to go ahead and seal in our soul's desires, okay, and what we want to create in 2025. So we're going to go ahead and close your eyes again, one hand to your heart, one hand to your womb. You're just going to imagine a beautiful pink bubble above your head. You're going to begin to see that beautiful pink bubble moving down to the top of the crown. You're going to seed into that pink bubble a vision, a thought for 2025 of what you want to create, what you want to manifest on the level of the mental plane. So just with your imagination, it can be a word, it can be, I am creating this in 2025, and just speak it out loud, put it into the pink bubble. Now see the pink bubble coming down to the third eye, and begin imagining what you're creating is manifesting in front of your eyes through your imagination inside the pink bubble. See the pink bubble just shifting and changing as whatever it is you're creating is becoming real inside the pink bubble. Do you see yourself manifesting that? Beautiful. See the pink bubble coming down to the throat chakra. And now just speaking your desired vision and manifestation out loud. I am manifesting, I'm creating this in 2025. Just speaking that out loud is good so your body can hear that. Seeing that pink bubble coming down into the heart. You just take a moment to feel the love in your heart. Feel the love of the cosmos supporting your desires, partnering with you, just really feeling that becoming more alive, more passion, more flow, more love. You might even feel your heart expanding with that pink bubble of your desired manifestation. And now the pink bubble comes down to the solar plexus. And just say, I am so worthy of this manifestation. I am so worthy. Feel your worth. This is your birthright. And then feel the pink bubble coming down to the sacral chakra and feeling all of the abundance and the creativity flowing inside this pink bubble. All that you need, this endless flow of abundance and creativity for you. Beautiful. Feel it coming down to the root chakra and anchoring it in through the body, anchoring it in to the new earth. Just feel the pink bubble now filling your womb. Beautiful. As it's manifested onto the new earth, see the pink bubble coming out from the womb and going up to the highest skies, sending it up to the highest heavens to be created on the new earth, containing your heart's desires of what you're manifesting. And then sending that pink bubble, it's now going down into the earth, to the new earth. So it's like a copy almost of the first pink bubble. The second one, a copy of it goes down into the new earth, into the heart womb crystalline space of the new earth. So Mother Earth receives that from you. So you're telling her, you're partnering with her, communicating with her of what you're manifesting on the new earth with her through your body elemental. So breathing in and breathing out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and now just anchoring all of this in by just saying, I am anchoring in, I'm manifesting my heart's desires, this vision, my soul's vision and purpose for my highest good and the highest good of everyone connected with me. Thank you, it is done. This or something greater. And as you say this statement of declaration, intention, and prayer with one hand on your heart and one hand on your womb hara, and repeating it 3 times, the more clear your prayer is, inclusive aligning with elevating all of life, the more pure the energy will manifest more quickly. So we'll just breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. And then bringing all of this goodness in. Our last mantra is I am free, I am free, I am free. I'm expanding into more of my true nature. I'm aligned with my higher self at all times. I am fully embodied, fifth dimensional being. I am ever expanding into more of my empathic gifts with grace and ease. I am healthy, whole, and happy. I am the creator of my life, and I take full responsibility for my life choices. So be it, and so it is. Just breathing all of that in, you're very powerfully and clearly communicating to the universe all the goodness that wants to come into you this year, being very clear, beautiful, and allowing that to come in deeper and deeper and deeper, being supported by these beautiful rainbow cosmic frequencies that are continuing to come into the planet, coming in to bless us with the magic and the miracles of life. The sacredness of life is held within you. And just taking a moment to celebrate and appreciate your life, your love, your commitment, your devotion, your courage. Thanking yourself for showing up this year in 2024. You're still here on the planet. You're shining your light. Beautiful, beautiful. Feel that in the body. Feel that celebration. Allow yourself to flow with more joy, happiness, abundance. These are your birthright. This is the true you. Beautiful. Anchoring all of this in. Breathing in, exhaling out, letting go of anything that is not your authentic vibration. Just let it all go. Let your shoulders release. Let your body release. Letting go and making more space for you to be filled only with your authentic love light, only with you. Your true nature is intended to be in this beautiful body. Beautiful. All right. And so let's go ahead now and go up out of your space, taking your energy up out of the crown chakra, rinsing yourself off with clean, clear energy, making an energy break here, resetting healthy boundaries, pulling back all of your energy in from the circle, resetting healthy boundaries. And let's just take a moment to give a expression of gratitude or appreciation to our beautiful guides today, to Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and all of the beautiful other ascended masters and beautiful beings, angels and archangels who've been with us during this ceremony. who are with us every day, guiding us, loving us, supporting us. Even when we don't feel it, they're still there. And let's just take a moment to celebrate all that we have done, all that we've brought forth as we step into the new earth timeline, the new heaven on earth in 2025 and beyond, knowing deep down inside we have given our all. We've given our love, our light, our devotion, and that's something to celebrate. It's the greatest gift you can give to humanity is the gift of your authentic self. Thank you so much for shining your priestess light into this world, as difficult as it's been. The guides appreciate you. Thank you. They're gifting each one of us a beautiful rose, noticing the color that comes to you, thanking you for all that you have done, you've given, you've prayed, you've everything. Beautiful. And that's breathing that in, breathing that out. All right. Thank you, beautiful souls. So I want to thank you for joining today. Um, if you have any questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and open up for sharing. So I'm going to go ahead and see here if I can find the controls again and see here. We can take a few minutes for any sharing or let's see here. I can expand this, come back around. Here we go. Yeah, now I can see everyone. And let me go into the chat box here. Deanna, Judy said, love that. Receiving as the theme for 2025. Yes. That's going to be one of mine. Lorna says, this has been great, Laura. Thank you. I need to hop off now, though. Yeah, I know it was getting late there for my friends and sisters in Europe. Shanda said, Laura, thank you so much for the ceremony teaching. I must go. And Kayla Ma said, deepest gratitude to you also, dear soul sister. Thank you, dear. And Deanna said, so very deeply grateful beyond measure. Thank you so much. And if anyone has any other, just type in here. Merka said, thank you so very much. Gratefully received. You're welcome. And Bonnie said, thank you so much, Laura. I fell asleep again. Yeah, sometimes we do, and that's okay. Everything is still working, even if you fell asleep. And I know it was getting late there for you ladies in Europe. Thank you for hanging in there. And so thank you all for joining me today on this beautiful ceremony. It was very powerful. Let's see, a few more comments. Sandra said, thank you so much. Amazing gathering, lots of love. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. And Starry said, this was so, so beautiful. Thank you. You are so welcome, Starry. My pleasure, my joy to do this. Judy said, thanks, Laura. This was absolutely awesome. Perfect timing for me. I had done most of this in your process today, anchored it all for me. Love you. Thank you, Judy, for saying that. I'm so glad. I normally do it on, the last day of the year, but for some reason I was asked to do it today, like a new fresh beginning on 1/1. So I feel like it was very powerful to do it today, and the energy is very supportive. Marka said, yes, ditto is Judy. Oh, thank you, Marka, very much. So thank you all for being with me. It's been an honor and a pleasure to be with you. I will get the replay out to everyone later today, so you can have this to do this process again. And I would encourage you to do it again or parts of it, whatever you feel drawn to, again, or several times this month of January. And if you need any help or any support or guidance, I do have private sessions you can book with me. You just go online to laurahosford.com, to my website, and you can book a private session with me. Or even if you want to join us in our new Mary Sophia Circle group, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be very powerful, and it's very reasonably sorry, it's a very reasonable cost, I think, at $44 a month, and that includes 2 live sessions with me every month. So, I try to offer things for you at everyone's different budget level. And thank you, Judy. Grateful for you too. So we'll go ahead and bring everything to a close. Thank you all for being with me today, sending you all waves of golden love and light and hugs for 2025. And thank you again so much for your love and your commitment to yourself. And please go and celebrate you today. Go do something fun. Go do something whimsical. Go do something that brings joy to you and your heart. And that becomes contagious and overflows out into our families, our communities, our friends in the world. And that's how we're going to uplift everything. So go have fun. And I hope to see you again. Thank you all so much for joining me. Much love. Until next time, bye for now and namaste.